Okay, hello Year 6, Cedar and Pine. Today's English is Tuesday, and today's English is a reading comprehension. So I wanted to go through to make it clear why we were doing this comprehension. So this week we're writing our formal persuasive letters um, to our local MP about the plastic crisis and the situation around the world and how we can help it. Um, in our local areas. Okay, so I want you to first of all research who your local MP is. I know my class were doing that yesterday, so hopefully by today we know who our local MP is. So we know the sort of person that we're writing to. Okay, then what you're going to do is to link the work to our reading comprehension. We have a comprehension on plastic pollution just here, as you can see. And this comprehension not only tests your reading skills and the detail in which you answer the reading questions, but it also explains and gives you some information about plastic pollution around the world. Okay, so that should help you in your piece of writing over the course of the week. So today, um, you are going to be reading through pages 13 to 18. So I'll just go to pages 13 to 18. So you can leave all these other pages behind and start on page 13 with this information about plastic pollution. Page 14 again, you're going to read that one. And then you can answer the questions on pages 15, 16, and then the answers are on pages 17 and 18 for you to check. But what I'm going to say to you is, based on what we marked last week, I want you to really take care to think about your answers very carefully. So if it's a select and retrieve question where you're just finding the answer from the text, skimming and scanning the text, then that's probably a one marker. That's probably one word or a couple of words answer. Okay. That'll be testing to see that you've really read the text and you've understood what it's being said literally. Okay. But then there's lots of questions where they're asking you to explain a bit about what's been written or to read between the lines. Those kind of questions need a lot more detail. So I want you to really think about the way that you're answering those. So if we look at question 3 there, and could be endangering the existence of some of our much loved species, define the word endangering. So that's asking you about the language used, so the meaning of words. Okay, so think about the meaning of that word, read around that word in the text, and that should help you. Questions like what percentage of plastic produced over the last 70 years has been thrown away? That's a select and retrieve question where you can just go into the text and the answer should be there. If it's a percentage, you should be looking for a number with a percent sign. So if you read carefully, you will find that quite quickly. Whereas the question 6 says, fully explain how plastic pollution endangers Britain's wildlife. That's the kind of question where you're going to be looking at a lot more detail in your answer. So you need to give a couple or two or three reasons, evidence from the text to tell us how it's endangering Britain's wildlife. Okay? Then, question 7 again, there's huge space for an answer. So that's going to be requiring plastic pollution is a global problem. Propose 3 steps which could be taken globally to reduce plastic pollution. So it's asking you there straight away in the question for 3 different things that will help reduce plastic pollution. They're going to help you in your writing further along in the week. So it's really important that you go through, find those 3 reasons, and put them down. Question 8 is a summarise, and also question 10 is a summarise question. So when you're summarising, you're rewording something that you can find it's a word that's from the text. So think really carefully about how you can summarise the word in the text or summarise the purpose of the text. So you're giving a little bit of an overview when you're summarising about what the text is about or what the paragraph might be about. And then question 9 says comment on one change you have already made and one change you will make in order to reduce plastic pollution. So that's asking for your changes, but it's asking for a change that you've made and a change that you will make. So think about that very carefully. Okay. So then once you've completed the comprehension, you can then check your answers through on pages 17 and 18. Okay, so hopefully that will give you a lot of information about plastic pollution, and it will also help you to think about the sort of reading questions that that we normally cover. and that should help increase your understanding of how to answer those questions as well. So I look forward to seeing your work. Thank you very much. Okay, good luck with it. Bye.